This is Stephen Roseman for week one of mobile game design. For this week, we were to create our concept for our game. I chose to make a game called Ill Invaders. So it's going to be kind of a take on a Space Invaders game. And uh, since we were given the choice of using, excuse me, the sprite kit, I only focused on the sprite kit, so I didn't get a chance to look at Coco's 2D to see what the challenges were, or the better things, or kind of what would be better or not to use from the different libraries. The most valuable thing would probably be the documentation, which was very helpful in allowing me to be able to complete small pieces and understand or have a beginning understanding of what we were going to be doing for using nodes and actions to some degree. So the early understanding of that was very important. The most challenging is just kind of putting it together because this is a new element. So that still provides some challenge in terms of what would be done and understanding the game scenes opposed to using just a typical view controller. So that was some of the different things. I haven't grasped to going up to some of the harder things in terms of making the game more functional, but just for the concept pieces, the parts that we're getting used to use were just the scenes themselves. So to give a quick view of the game and to make sure we cover those pieces. So once again, Ill Invaders, and we can tap on the first. This would be the actual game scene. So we tap on that, and it will bring up the space game scene where we have several different sprites and our background. So our background right now just is a pretty much a standard black background to illustrate being in space. And if we click on the actual, we click anywhere in on the background, we shouldn't get anything. But if we click on the actual uh, spaceship, it will give a laser sound. And for the actual rocks, I came up with kind of a swoosh noise just to start off. I don't know why I made that noise for you, but it came up with that to just kind of to start off with. I'm not sure. I'll probably change it to a collision at some point. And if the actual eel gets struck, it will be destroyed. Eels didn't really have any cool names or cool sounds. I couldn't think of a cool sound for it. Or slimy. Not so much an eel, but I'm calling it eel invaders. We will post a score up top. So we'll be adding more functionality to it. But this is the base of the game. So be able to have a spaceship that can fire at the eels, avoid the rocks or space rocks per se. And that will be the beginning of the game. Thank you very much.